What's going on, guys? RPG here with a brand new video for you guys. So today we're going to talk about, Avowed. I said in my previous video in last week, I'm going to be doing videos where I'm doing these live reactions. I'm going to do these trailer breakdowns, these breakdowns of videos that I found to be break it down. Some of the trailers that I saw at the Xbox Game Showcase, it got my attention. Not all of the trailers, just the ones that stuck out to me, the games that got me interested the most into playing those games. If you did see my last video, I'll have a card up top, probably up here, over here, probably up here, to be honest, where you can watch my Halo version, where it's probably a way longer than this video. It's just me breaking down everything that's on my Halo trailer, give my opinion at the beginning and end of the video on the state of Halo as well as Halo in itself. But today this is about a new game by Obsidian. We're going to watch the trailer, talk about some of the things involved in the trailer, during it, and after I give an overall, thought process on what I saw and what I think of Avowed. And that's about it. And we're going to do it again and again until we're done talking about the games that are off the showcase. I thought we're good. So let's slide right on over. Guys, who's back again. Archangel's back. Tell your friends. Bastard fucking boomstick. Let's get started.
We have always known
Them flame arrows.
it for
Holla at you, boy.
Turn heroes into queens and kings.
The only king that matters when we're here, the
And
king of kings,
decimated our foes.
the Archangel. So we got some skeleton enemy types.
Now our oaths are lost, forsaken.
Spooky, scary skeletons, zombies. Spooky, scary skeletons.
And you must face the monsters.
I think there's a spell. Like, hold up. Let's go back. Let's pause it right there. So, on the sword, you see, like, basically either rune enchantments or basically spells on the sword, which kind of adds to what I said before in the actual, like, showcase itself, where it seems like they're being very detailed about how this game's going to be. When it comes to, like, most RPGs, they're not that detailed when it comes to things like that, when it comes to how magic is used. Think of like Elder Scrolls. If you enchant your sword, it's just a glowy fucking sword. There's nothing special about it. The sword itself doesn't really change. It's just now a glowing sword. And you see on this sword, which has enchantments on it, there's actual like rune engravings on the sword showing you that this is an enchanted sword. And those each of those individual runes will probably tell you like what the sword actually does now. And as well as what you probably can't see it because my freaking box is in the freaking way. But this game also does hand size when it comes to magic. Again, use the Elder Scrolls as an example. In Elder Scrolls, you kind of just have a glowing ball of light in your hand. You just throw it. That's kind of how magic works in Elder Scrolls. Whereas in this game, as well as something like The Witcher, you see a circle being formed that has runes on it, or the spells. And hand gestures are made, full, nod or tail and whatnot. Hand gestures are made to show magic. In Witcher, Geralt doesn't just go, haha, magic. He does a hand sign, and the magic is done. And the same thing happens here. Hand signs being shown off, and then, magic comes out. It's not, as basic and simple as Elder Scrolls. It's more attention to detail. Small things like this attracts me. When it comes to RPGs or any kind of video game, when you have a lot of detail in your game, I become more interested in wanting to play your game because of the detail and the semi-realism that you add to it.
Sins have borne. Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
Alright, so that's Avowed. And we basically already talked about, for the most part, how I feel about the hand signs as we switch back to our, my face in your face screen. So with Avowed, kind of what I pointed out like before we got to this point, that what I care about a lot when it comes to RPGs is detail, and to have that detail having like the runes shown on the sword, as well as you're doing a hand sign to cast your magic instead of just magically having a ball in your hand and just flinging it around like Elder Scrolls. And I said it in the showcase video itself, I feel like Obsidian, who's making this game, is trying to challenge Bethesda. Obsidian are the original developers of Fallout. And Bethesda took that from them, and they gave them a shitty freaking launch when it came to New Vegas, which means the best Fallout game. And they kind of just killed Fallout ever since. When it comes to Bethesda and them making Fallout games, Fallout 4, in my opinion, was overrated and not that good. Fallout 76 is a trash can. And I'm sure the next Fallout game in the next 4 or 5 years won't be any good. So I feel like when it came to the Outer Worlds, Obsidian took a chance to take their idea of Fallout and make it into something new, and they directly challenged that towards Bethesda. And I feel like now with Elder Scrolls being kind of like the next big Bethesda game, which we should be getting like a Bethesda, not Bethesda, but a Elder Scrolls video, either if not at the end of this year, next E3. Well, E3. We'll probably see something from Bethesda when it comes to Elder Scrolls. But when it comes to Elder Scrolls Online, that game's kind of just there. It just exists. It does not have any actual purpose when it comes to the world. It's just there. So I can see Avowed or Obsidian themselves basically trying to target Bethesda and give us as gamers an alternate areas to play those style of games. Instead of going to Fallout, go to Outer Worlds. Instead of going to Elder Scrolls, come to Avowed. I see that when it comes to Obsidian, they're mad at their old publisher, their old bosses, and want to challenge them. And I feel like that's a great thing because that will make Bethesda themselves get better at development. Out of the gate, I'm really interested in this game. It looks pretty cool. It looks like it's going to be something worth playing. Yes, it's only like a minute long trailer, but what I saw in it has my attention, has me interested in finding out what's there. And Obsidian, they make great games. Like even Fallout New Vegas, which is buggy as hell, is still the best Fallout game in my opinion. So even when it came to them having a 2 year development cycle for an RPG, it's still turning out being great. So when it comes to Avowed, I would assume they probably have like at least 3 or 4 years to make this game, maybe 5, and we'll see it exclusively on the Xbox and PC. I just feel like it's going to be a good game. Yeah, I feel like we have a lot to look forward to when it comes to this game. I feel like it's going to be a very good game. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. No, not all videos are going to be as long as a Halo video. This is only a minute long. There's not a lot of content here to cover. So, you're going to cover what you see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. And if anyone's going to leave a comment about my freaking, my lighting, I don't have light panels right now, and my webcam is literally my laptop's webcam. I'm working on it. Listen to me. I'm working. I'm saving up money to get a new webcam. It's gonna have. I'm also trying to get some lights. So we're going to improve as we go along. So bear with me when it comes to the poor lighting that I currently have. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Twitch. Link to my Twitch will be in the description box below. There's also be some videos popping up on your screen to go watch. Most recent and some recommended. Again, watch the last video when it comes to the Halo that was mentioned earlier. But I'll catch you guys next time. I'll catch you guys with another video again on Friday. And if you want to watch me on Twitch, I stream every weekday, Monday through Friday on Twitch. I'll catch you guys next time. I'll be DJ Archangel, the real underscore talent of YouTube. Goodbye. Good night. Bang.